Tonight, soccer to confirm in the UEFA Cup final first leg. Anderlecht 1, Spurs 1, that was Roberts. In the Cannon League Division 2, Doom Derby 2, Portsmouth 0. In Division 3, Unhappy Plymouth 3, Bradford 0. In the Scottish Premier Division, Aberdeen 0, Rangers 0. And Hearts 1, Dundee 1, that means Dundee are not relegated.
And the main headlines. The Libyan leader, Colonel Gaddafi, has blamed British agents for the attack on his headquarters in Tripoli yesterday. The inquest on the policewoman killed outside the Libyan embassy in St. James's Square has been told that 2 guns were used in the shooting, and President Reagan has said he's disappointed at the Soviet Union's decision to boycott the Olympic Games.
And tomorrow, the National Union of Mine Workers Executive meets. The first of the National Association of Schoolmasters rolling strikes begins, and the Spurs supporters come home. That's it tonight. Good night.
Next tonight, the Thames News headlines, followed by part 1 of the science fiction story, Quatermass.
Everyone sit. We all know there's nothing worse in an office than badly trained personal computers. We have to be firm with them and give them proper software. Now, we all have our Lotus 1, 2, 3 disks, haven't we? The nice people from Lotus made this software very efficient. So we'll all manage rather better, won't we? Even you, Mr. Farnsworthy. There's a good PC. We just have to know our software, because there are no bad PCs, just uninformed PC users.
Gold. Rich, pure, precious. And only one coffee is called Gold Blend, because each bean is precious. Gold Blend. Is there any other coffee that tastes as rich, as pure, as smooth? Try Gold Blend, and surely you'll agree nothing is as good as gold.
Imagine not having to pay the earth to be picked up in the morning, then to be dropped near where you work, or shop, or play. That would be something special, wouldn't it? That's precisely what Green Line coaches can do every day of the week, which is why Green Line is at the heart of London.
Green Line at the heart of London.
Vegetables. Hello, Mrs. Jones. How about some nice mushrooms today? Oh, and I've got these lovely young green beans, ever so crisp and fresh.
Because Bonduelle specialise in freezing vegetables and nothing else, you'll find their vegetables taste rather special. And with such a variety to choose from, it's almost like having a vegetable market at home. Bonduelle, we pick the best of the fresh and freeze it.
Good evening. The Thames News headlines. A bar owner has been arrested by police in Brussels following the shooting of Spurs fan Brian Flanagan. Today, his family, who run a pub in Finsbury Park, went to the Home Office to try to get more information about his death. At the computer centre where Brian worked, his boss spoke of the loss.
A very good worker. He produced a lot of good results for the company. And it's very sad to hear that he got such a terrible end.
Teachers warned today that their pay strike, which closed more than half of London's schools, could be followed by further action. Hundreds of teachers marched through the capital for a rally in Hyde Park. In inner London alone, 600 schools were closed, but ILIA say most secondary school exam classes went ahead. Leading Conservatives today appealed to their own government to set up a tribunal of inquiry before pressing ahead with plans to scrap the GLC. Geoffrey Rippon told the Commons the bill, which will strip electors of their rights to choose who runs London before abolition, is ill-considered. And Sir Ian Gilmore said an important constitutional issue is at stake. Conservationists took on the bulldozers today to try to stop woodlands at Biggin Hill being destroyed. A local farmer wants to clear a patch of what he says is useless shrubland to grow crops. But people nearby and the Friends of the Earth say it should be left as it is.
There's absolutely no question about us taking out sort of a war, a personal war on the farmer. There's absolutely no question of that. The fact of the matter is, for whatever purpose the farmer's doing it, he is destroying our environment.
2 people are critically ill tonight after a stolen car ploughed into pedestrians at Tower Bridge. Police later detained a man after he tried to jump into the river but became stuck in mud. The occupant of a house in Kilburn was rescued by firemen during a blaze tonight. Crews used a ladder to reach the person who was trapped on the first floor of the house in Kingsgate Road. London Transport have banned what's deemed to be sexist and violent advertisements from the walls of the Underground. Companies who use pictures of scantily dressed women to promote their products will be told to change them or display them elsewhere. In Thames weather, tonight the chance of a few showers with a low of 4 centigrade, 39 Fahrenheit. Tomorrow, bright at first with the prospect of rain later. The high 13 centigrade, 55 Fahrenheit. That's it. More Thames news tomorrow. Now, Quatermass.